Welcome back. I'm with Beth Holloway and with Peter de Vries, the Dutch investigative reporter who cracked one of the world's most enduring mysteries, what happened to Natalie Holloway, the then 18-year-old Alabama high school graduate who disappeared on the island of Aruba over 2.5 years ago. So Patrick, it turns out, was coming here, the informant was coming here to the United States. He got stopped at Kennedy and they said, wait a second, you have a conviction for heroin dealing. You're a drug dealer. You can't come into the country. Did you know about his criminal past?
Yeah, I did know about his criminal past. He told me right away in the beginning, so it was no secret. He also told that on Dutch television. Everybody knows in Holland. And I have to emphasize, it were only small convictions 12, 13 years ago, and he's now a well-respected businessman in Holland. So, in my opinion, nothing wrong with him. How
did he gain Joran's trust? First of all, how did they meet?
Well, they met in a casino in Holland, and Joran and Patrick like to play poker. They both speak Papiamento, the language of Aruba. So they became friends. Patrick pretended that he was not interested in the case, in the disappearance case. And he said, well, Joran, that's your business. I don't want to know. And that was very important. And then later on, when Joran was released from prison and the case was closed, then he started to ask, well, what happened? And that's how it started. And then Joran started to talk.
Did Patrick set the kid up then? Did he have it in his mind to make some money on Joran van der Sloot and seek you out?
No, not at all. He was only convinced that Joran was not telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth about what happened on the night on the beach. What motivated him was that he thought that Joran was lying, that he loves Aruba, and he is father of 2 little children. So he could imagine what BETH was going through.
So he was being patriotic, in a sense?
Yeah, I think you
Well, he also got paid almost $40,000 US, right?
Yeah, but for 6 months of work.
Oh, listen, I'm not putting it down at all. I believe him totally. I want to be very clear about that. You know,
he worked day and night.
Informants generally aren't priests or rabbis. They tend to be people with colorful pasts.
Of course.
And I can see Joran with his own criminal streak, looking up to someone who has, you know, a little shadiness in the background. He gained his trust. Joran starts talking because no one can make your lips move and say those words if you're not saying them. And you know, again, run that little clip of Joran confessing to what he did. Run it now.
I'll take his name to the grave with me. Because I just know that I can't do that to him.
What's his name?
Dowie.
Dowie who? Dutch guy?
Half Dutch, half Aruban. He said, you do have to go to school tomorrow and stuff, because if there's a missing girl...
He's smart, Joran.
I knew those things too. I said, you're so right. I just have to do normal things. And I'm going to go to the casino tomorrow night, so I'm on camera. He said, that's good.
There is Joran explaining his accomplice, this Dory, and the advice the alleged accomplice gave to Joran for the next day to behave normally, go to school. Joran even says he's going to go to the casino so the surveillance cameras will catch him. Who do you think really gave him that advice to act normally the next day, go to school, and even go to the casino?
Geraldo, when I'm hearing those words, you need to go to school tomorrow, act normal, I'm going to take this person's name to my grave with me. Well, obviously, Joran's not in his grave yet. So I'm not sure if we've gotten to the real bottom of just who came and helped Joran dispose of Natalie's body. Sounds like to me it could be a parent. Who knows? Maybe even his father.
Peter, I know this is now verging on speculation. But when you hear it in English, it sounds an awful lot like the advice a parent would give a son, and also the person whose name you take to the grave isn't some hangout buddy. It's your dad. Do you think that as a result of your work, the father, Paulus van der Sloot, is in trouble again?
I don't know if he is in trouble again. I agree what Beth is saying about this. What we do know is that Joran told that his father smuggled a cell phone into the prison when he was arrested for the first time. And he was a judge at that time. So that's already unforgivable.
Do you want to make a educated guess on when Joran, if he will be arrested? When?
Well, that's hard to say, but he will stand trial sooner or later.
From one professional to another, well done. Appreciate
Okay,
it, Peter
thank
DeVries. And darling, I hope this is the beginning of the end. You deserve justice.
Thank you,
for being with
Geraldo.
me.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.